Okay, I'm back for another go. It's Friday, the 9th of April, just gone 4 o'clock in the afternoon, knocked off work a bit early and got myself down here. I'm just going to have a little walk around, but I need to be quick because obviously Friday night rush and everything. Okay, well, I've made my decision. It didn't take very long because actually there's a few more people on here than I thought. So I come to the northern end of the lake. This is a swim I call the Carps. Sort of stands on its own in a little cluster of trees. It's got a fair bit of water here, and it's got a channel right over there that goes through onto the other bit of the lake there, and obviously a big channel there, but the fish do like to get up that margin along those rushes and in that corner. It's quite a chuck, and it's really you can wade out quite a bit to aid with getting a bit of distance. So that's what I will probably do. I'm going to put 29 wraps out that way, just on the end of the rushes there. It's not tight to the rushes, it's in silt. There's a lot of silt over there before you start hitting the gravel bars. And the other one is going to be just in line with the tall tree on the island there. And coincidentally, that is, well, it was just over 29 wraps. I've just shortened it to 29 wraps because the bottom there is pretty much the same. And there you've got some sort of light gravel before it really gets bobbly. Okay, just coming up to 7:30. They're out there now. Quite a few spots spread over in the general area. Not too many boilies. Just a few spots of rain now. It's all looking bang on, really. Right, it's 10 to 9. I've been watching for shows at dusk and there hasn't really been any. It's gone flat calm now as well, and still. The sky's clearing a little bit, whereas it was quite overcast earlier. I expect that I won't see you till the morning. I hope that I do see you before then. Morning. Just gone 6 o'clock now. All quiet except for a couple of bleeps on my left hand rod during the night. Fish showed right in line with my bait, my left hand rod, in line with that tall tree. But it's probably about, one's just rolled there. But it's about 50 yards probably beyond where I could cast to. It's not that far from the island. It just needs to come this way a bit. But that one was closer, that just rolled out there then. I've decided to move. I've seen that fella over there. He's had a few fish now. So I'm going to see what swims are free to, well, I'm standing here from the left of him. Just for a few hours up until lunchtime, and then I've got to go. Okay, it's just coming up to 10 o'clock. I've just come around the other side of the lake and flick them out with sticks on. I'm in what's called the tower swim. So there's lots of gravel out here. There's a big hump out there about 70 yards, but then there's more gravel. There's gravel to sort of level with that, and it gets to a point where you're probably 9 reps out, and then it hits some silt, and then it's silt all the way in. So I'm just off the edge of the gravel in the silt, like I say, about 9 reps. Although what I knew where the spot was, so I just flicked it out, clipped up, and then came back, dried off the rig and put a stick on. And the other one is out there, sort of in line with that goose is, but not that far. I mean, it's only probably 12 reps, something like that. Again, in silt, where the gravel comes off and it hits silt. I'm just there. Okay, it's 11:30 now. All quiet and very cold in that wind. It's pretty much like it was last week now. So I think I'm going to give it another hour, and then that'll be it until midweek when the weather picks up. So if I don't check in with you again on this trip, I will see you on the next one. I've just got down here. It's 5 on a Friday afternoon, the next Friday after the last session. I've ended up in the same swim that I ended up in last week after I did a night over the other side there. I did a night over the other side, didn't have anything, I was on the back of the wind. Fell next swim, a couple of swims up, I had quite a few fish, 8 in the end I understand, and on that cold wind, despite the cold wind, and yeah, I came in here just for a few hours, didn't I, just to try and get a bite, but it wasn't happening. It was blooming freezing as well. So I've come down here again. Someone in that end swim, the one where I flitted backwards and forwards from the other week, a couple of weeks ago. And those swims up there are pretty much taken. There's only one next door to me here, but I can actually fish that water from here, and if I do that, if I'm in here and someone's in the swim next but one, no one will drop in that middle one, I don't think, because it's too tight. I've heard of fish since I got here, just down here along the margin. It's just right in the snags there. And I saw the ripples come out, so I might set a trap down there tonight. Just have one in the margin. Other than that, I'm going to fish one out that way, probably. Yeah, the wind's going to be all over the place. It's a nice day, but it's still cold. It's been frosts in the morning, hard frosts. But the wind for the next couple of days is just going to be quite light, rather than that cold, strong north-easterly or northerly. And it's going to be sort of going in circles almost, the wind coming from all different directions. So yeah, it shouldn't be as bad. Although if it is light winds, then you're looking at frosts again, aren't you? I might have a second night actually. This is initially just a one night till sort of lunchtime tomorrow. Back to my usual sort of short session, but I've got the option of a second night, and being in this swim at least until tomorrow morning gives me an option of moving in to one of the other swims along here if people have to go, you know, tomorrow Saturday. So right, okay, let's get set up, and I think I'm going to crack open a beer. Right, got my house set up. I thought about putting one through that where the branch comes over, sticking one out there and just flicking it and then dragging it back, but those branches go down too far into the water. It's only 3 foot out there, and so I haven't got the clearance really, so I'm going to have to fish that side of it. So I've just had a flick out and it'll drag back, and I've just some silt just to hit some gravel. It's only 3 wraps, so I'm just going to stick a bag out there tonight in the hope that fish comes this way from. It wasn't that far away anyway, but yeah, I hope it comes this way. And the other one, I'm going out there towards the corner of the island, well, just past the corner of the island, but only 17 reps. Okay, coming up 8:30 now. There's been fish showing on the other side of the island because there's gaps you can see between. They've been showing up tight to the island on the other side. So over there could be a possibility in the morning. Over on that bank, the open bank over there. I think that's what I could end up doing. We'll see what happens tonight. The skies are clearing now. Temperature's dropping quite quickly. Could be a frosty one. Right, just about to get my dinner on, so I shall catch you later. Okay, it's coming up to 7:30 now. The only thing I think I've seen is fish showing on the other side of the island there, as it was last night. It's going to take a while for the sun to get around up onto me and to start to thaw me out, dry me out. I'll stick it out here till lunchtime, I think, and then make a decision whether to go over there and to see if anyone further down moves or goes. I can't see much happening here whilst the weather's like this. I think from last night's observations and last week's, the fish have they get a bit warmed up, get a bit active, and they show in the evening like they were yesterday. The odd one, still not many, but and then this frost and the cold overnight sort of cools the water off and suppresses them again, the fish, and then it takes the day to warm them up again and get them moving. So I'm thinking I might wait until all my gear's dried out and thawed out. It's thawed out now, but it isn't dry, and not do the second night tonight, but go home and then come back down either Monday night, Tuesday night or Wednesday night, or even two of those nights. I know I've got work, but I can get back in time and just have a bit of a late start perhaps. So that is what I might do, because tonight's going to be pretty much the same as last night, looking at the forecast. Okay, it's just gone 11. Nothing doing, nothing showing, just not feeling it now. So I'm going to pack up, go home and come back probably Tuesday. Okay, that's me all packed up. I'm ready to go. It's just gone midday now. I think mid-week overnighters is going to be the way to go for a little while, just to give me a little bit more choice of swims, because it'll be less busy. Because I know that there are fish around out on that island. Because would you fish from just 2 swims down from here? Because that's the place that did a decent hit of fish the other week. So yeah, I've got jobs to do at home. I thought I'd done them all in the last 3 months, but somehow some more have been found for me. So yeah, I'll go home and do those and score some points and put them in the old fishing bank. Okay, I'm back down. It's Tuesday 20th of April, it's 5 o'clock, just coming up. Knocked off work and just got down here. There's no one on this side of the lake. There's a couple of anglers on the other side. So someone right over there, and someone's parked up there, but I don't think he's fishing that swim. And we've got very different weather now to what we've had the last couple of weeks. The wind's changed for a start. It's coming over the top of me now. It's sort of westerly to southwesterly, and the pressure's dropping. So it's about 10-18, something like that at the minute. It was up at 10-30s last week, or high upper 20s. So there's been quite a drop in pressure. The clouds have been sort of building as well today, throughout the day, as where I live, and you know, some dark clouds and whatever. So it's definitely been a change in the weather. So that's why I've come down really. All I've gone on is swim reputation, because this is a swim that I know has done fish. This one and the one at the end. I've only got tonight. I've got to be off at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, just back to work. And that island's about 145 yards. So with this wind, I get a bait there, but I don't know whether I get a spot there. The spotting is not as good as my casting of baits out. So yeah, just going to watch the water for a bit, have a beer, and then decide where I'm going to put my baits. So I shall catch you in a bit. Okay, I've got them out there. Yeah, the left-hand one is just in from the corner of the sort of cut-down island. There's actually an island behind it with the trees on, but I'm just sort of, I don't know, 10 yards in from the middle of it, not even that. 130 yards, so it was just shy of 33 wraps. And there's silt all the way in here. You don't hit any gravel, but then out there at just like I say, just under 33 wraps, there's a little gravel patch. So I've managed to get one on there, and put 4 spods sort of in the general vicinity, all at that distance, but just along a line almost, starting with the corner of the island and coming in, mainly due to just inaccuracy in casting, in spodding, not deliberate. But then again, I probably wouldn't want to touch the tight clutch of bait anyway. I'd spread it along there, then they can have a look, can't they, and find it. But I've only got about 20 baits out in all, 4 spots or whatever it is, for 5 in each. Now this right hand one is out there. I don't know if you can see the slick from here that's coming off my spodding and my hemp ground bait and pellet, but there's again 5 spods, no 5 spods I think I put out on that one. And there's lots of fingers of gravel that come off of a big sort of gravel hump out there. The fingers that come down here and the silt channels in between. And I'm in one of the just off the gravel in the silt channel at just over 25 wraps. So it's literally 100 yards plus one, 101 yards. That's just the wafter rig. That rig is a multi-rig with a hard hooker on it. So I'm fishing effectively sort of bottom baits on both. Because the wafters, it's not a pop-up, is it? I've not seen anything since I come down here except for fish right out in the usual spot where nobody can fish for them, which is around the back of that island. Yeah, fingers crossed, eh? Right, settle down and watch the water. Okay. Just gone 8 o'clock, sun's dipped down now, wind's calmed off. Seen the fish show out on the corner of the island there, on the green bit, just off the green bit, and there's something on the top there out there as well. It's not a bird, don't think. So yeah, it's a fish mooching about on the top by the looks of it. Oh. Fish just showed out there on the bar. I feel confident tonight. You've got to really, haven't you? But I don't know, something's changed. I actually think it's going to be the right hand rod that goes. So we'll see, eh? Okay, fish just showed on the corner of the island there, which is good because it's only got to come about, I don't know, 30-40 yards that way. There's something bubbling out there. I'll tell you, it's looking good. Okay, it's just coming up to 9 o'clock now. Still the odd fish showing out there. It's gone very still. The bats are out in force. I feel it could happen tonight. It's about time. I reckon a couple of hours after dark, about 11, something like that. But any time will do. Last knockings will do. 5 to 8 tomorrow morning. That'll do. Right, if I don't see you before, then I will see you when it's daylight. Oh, I've waited a long time for this. 4 months, nearly. It's just gone 1:30 in the morning. Left hand rod. Spat the hook. Okay. A lovely common. Let's see how big she goes. $29.25. Lovely. Beautiful. Let's get you back. Go on, mate. Okay, this is the rig that I had it on. Helicopter with a wafter rig, curve hook, and a poacher baits SV1 16mm wafter. You beauty. Right, gonna get that hook sharpened, another bait on, and get it back out there. Morning. Just gone 6:15. Oh, hardly got any sleep. Couldn't get back to sleep. Buzzing. So chuffed to have that fish, that first one under my belt. It's been what, 6th night since 29th of March when I started fishing again. Not bad for this place. 29 1/4. They did go 30 in here, but there's lots of smaller fish. So yeah, I'm well chuffed with that. Well chuffed. Fish showing still this morning. Out there, they're still active. It's just a shame I've got to go in a couple of hours. Yeah, there's one just topped out there. Bit out of range, a little bit. But yeah. Hopefully that's it now. We'll be fishing for real. No more frosts. Actually, I think there might still be the odd frost or two. Looking at the forecast for this week, it's going to dip down to close to 0. So, but I'll now be down on Saturday, I think, and the masses will be here, no doubt. So it'll be back to just getting what swim I can. But it paid off coming in here in this swim with the going swim at the minute. So that could be the thing from now on for me. Do the 1 midweek overnighter and then just take my chances and take what I can get at the weekend swim wise. Yeah. Right, I've got to start packing up. I guess I've got some wet gear somehow. Right, that's it, all packed up. Now for the hard bit, day's work. Let's hope the buzz from catching keeps me going throughout the day, eh? It probably will till mid-afternoon, and then I'll probably fall asleep at my desk. If you're out there fishing, let's hope you're catching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you the next time.